Hello, I'm EBX and welcome back to the video. So I know there's a lot of stuff going on this channel today, but I wanted to share a pretty big piece of Minecraft news that did come out in the midst of all of that, because it is our first peek into how the Nether is going to look as of the next big changing update for all the textures. So yeah, the Nether is going to be changing pretty much every single texture, Jasper has been confirming, and although we've seen the glowstone already, as of this video I'm going to be showing you how the rest of the Nether looks, because the Nether is going to be entirely transformed essentially by all of these little changes, and I want to give you the first sneak peek into how the Nether is going to be revamped and how it's going to look afterwards. So hopefully you do enjoy this video. You can like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like the Minecraft news. I want to keep on seeing this every single day when it does come out, but let's get straight into talking about exactly where this comes from. So again, like I said, we've seen glowstone already, and the new glowstone I think looks, you know, pretty acceptable. A lot of people are like, yeah, it looks just about like the old one, a little bit cleaner. I like glowstone, a lot of people like glowstone. So following on from that, Jasper decided, let's take another stab at the rest of the Nether blocks. So just to give you the tiniest bit of backstory you need before you see more of this, basically Jasper has been working on new textures for Minecraft. We believe 1.14, it could be a bit later. So these are textures that are going to be changing the game as of next year, probably early next year, could be the end of this year, but sometime in the nearish future. So just keep that in mind as we go into our first brand new image, which is off the both the netherrack and also off the zombie pigment and also off the nether brick. It's a subtle change on the nether brick, but we'll get to that later. But for now, just look mostly at the zombie pigment, which are pretty much unchanged. Again, it's one of the better mobs in Minecraft, I guess he figured, and you can see how they're left mostly the same, a tiny bit cleaned up. Well, again, it's really hard to even spot the differences on this, so you won't spot it with the zombie pigment, but you will spot it definitely when it comes to the netherrack, which seems like it's had its texture cleaned up just a little bit. Personally, I feel like they could have gone from scratch on the netherrack. I was reading, again, some opinions on how this could have gone, and I really feel like the way the netherrack's done in this, it could have just been done so much better. Like, again, the netherrack is such an ugly block, no one's using it for anything but to be an ugly block. Why not just make netherrack either look better or make it look like something else that's ugly? I feel like if you're designing every single block, they could have done that, but netherrack, as you can see, it looks, I think, a little bit better, but still noisy and messy and like confusing. So I don't know what I think about that, but I guess it's pretty good. And then also, as well as netherrack being changed, you can see the nether brick. So the nether brick change is one that as soon as you spot it, you're like, oh, okay, now I see it, because the nether brick color doesn't seem to be changed. The nether brick, you know, like pattern doesn't seem to be changed. However, the sort of like the basic idea of it doesn't seem to be changed. However, if you look closely, you can see the way the bricks are laid out does change. And as soon as you see it, it's one of those things which like can't be unseen now, because now it goes like, you know, like 4 bits wide for a brick, 3 bits wide for a brick, 1 bit wide for a brick, and then it goes like 4 again, and like it means that the top and bottom of a nether brick kind of stack on top of each other, which is really weird. I mean, a part of me didn't like it at first, but I guess like it's the nether, so things can be done wackily. But if you're the sort of person who likes things to be uniform, then that's gonna be something you'll spot, because again, it just means you can clearly see where the start of one nether brick is and the beginning of the next one is, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing really depends on how you're using it. I'm not like too offended by it, but if you look at the nether brick tiles in the background, you can really kind of see how ugly that is. So that's just the first image. We got 3 more images revealed. Actually, you might think, oh, it's just 1 image. No, we got this second image here, which, as you can see, it's the same stuff again with a little bit more of a view on the soul sand. You can see the mushrooms way better here, and I really like the mushrooms. Again, in the nether, like, you know, you don't see them very often, but they look really great here. And then also you can just see a different angle of the stuff we've seen already. But most importantly, this third screenshot focusing on the soul sand, this is a big change, and it's a big change that I really like, but I could see why you wouldn't like. So as you can see, soul sand is now much more focused on the soul than on the sand. In the current texture packs, it's just kind of like this muddy block. You definitely can't use it as a muddy block now, because it's definitely a soul related block. And again, some people are not going to like that, but I really love how it makes the nether look. Like, again, just look into the souls, see how they like blend into each other perfectly. I feel like this is what they did for the Halloween texture pack for the Minecraft console, and I always loved it there. And bring it to default Minecraft, although it's you know, it's a tricky decision, I kind of like it regardless. So yeah, as you can see, the soul sand here looks really great. And just to kind of show you a comparison in case you want to see it, here is you know, like the other image, but shown with the current nether brick texture versus the new one, and there's just some very subtle stuff going on. And the long story short behind what's going on in this update is that things are going to be changing, and the whole of the nether is receiving some changes. These are most of the blocks we've seen so far. Again, like, you know, nether brick, netherrack, soul sand, and mushrooms. That's like most of what you see in the nether. However, it looks like all of the other things are going to receive touch-ups, and the things that get me excited as far as what we're going to see in the future, because this is the big bulk of what we're seeing. Like, the nether doesn't look too much different. You're going to recognize it. Things are going to look a little bit different for a while, but I wish they had changed it. I wish they changed some colors, or they changed, you know, some, like, if they changed netherrack, you could have changed the entire nether. You'd have made this entire update have such a bigger impact, and maybe they don't want to have don't want it to have such big impact, but personally I feel like they could really make the game better that way. Also, the things I get excited for though are probably ghasts, you know, like right now they're just big cubes, and you know, if maybe they could like make it more rounded using the texture. I mean, not rounded, but you get the point, like not perfectly square and like ugly square. There's also a few other like you know, brand new mobs but like that I really just want to see how they change, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that does go down. down. So yeah, with that said, one more thing before we go, a little bit of news from Jasper where he says, thanks for the feedback on the Nether, now I know what direction to go in, and that confirms that yes, he's working on the rest right now. So as we speak, as you're watching this video, because you're not speaking presumably, if you are then you shouldn't be speaking to YouTube videos, but as I speak at the very least, he's actually working on the other blocks, he's working on the magma cubes, he's working on the ghast, he's working on the blazes, the wither skeletons, and the red nether bricks, and all these other things that are going on, and that is exciting. And also, you know, again, it's like, this is the future of Minecraft we're seeing, and right now, you know, like, it's really polarizing every single time, and a part of me kind of likes that. So anyway, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like if you liked it, because it helps out the channel. Let us know you do like these sorts of videos, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Make sure to turn notifications on, and I've been streaming a lot lately, so if you want to see those, then follow me at IVXLoika on Twitter. I know that's a lot of promotion, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a lot more streaming, because you might have missed the streams, but I guess I'll see you all in the next video. So, goodbye.